This fighting game series is underrated in my opinion. This one is or was under people's radars at the time at 2001. This fighting game, this crossword fighting game to be exact, is a pretty good one. It's pretty decent. And it is Capcom versus SNK 2. Capcom vs. SNK is a series of crossover fighting games that revolve around Capcom and SNK. And the game itself, or the games themselves rather, are very interesting. And they take them on a direction to direct how Capcom and SNK can mix together. And Capcom vs. SNK 2 definitely does the job, in my opinion. The game's roster is a bit odd, to say the least. It mostly has Street Fighter characters. There's a few representatives for Capcom here and there, such as Kyosuke Kagami from Rival Schools, Monkey from Final Fight, and Morgan from Dogstalkers. For SNK, it does represent fighters from the Last Blade and Samurai Shodown series, and it represents, the usual King of Fighters with a little bit of Fatal Fury and Art of Fighting. The bosses in this game are very interesting. We have Shinakuma and God Rugal. And this is Shinakuma and God Rugal. These two characters are the final bosses of the game. And it really shows how a storyline can be decent within Capcom vs. SNK. But this game is actually great, in my opinion. The sprites for the SNK characters look amazing. And some Capcom characters do have alpha sprites, but there are a few characters with really good sprites, such as Kyosuke and Maki. However, Morgan from Darkstalkers basically kept her sprite from her original games. I don't understand why, but that's just how it is. I appreciate that this game does with effort about bringing stages from different games, such as Street Fighter and the King of Fighters. Like, there's Osaka, there's the Ring, and there are many other stages I can list. There's Antarctica, which is pretty cool. Now, a lot of you don't understand. Well, no, sorry. The game here does have mechanics from the Street Fighter series and the King of Fire series and Samurai Shodown series, respectively. There are grooves, such as C groove, which is basically base Street Fighter 2 supers. A groove is Street Fighter Alpha, and P groove is basically Street Fighter Third Strike parries, as there is a Street Fighter Third Strike character in the roster, and that is Yoon Lee right here. For SNK, for S, we have the usual King of Fighters. N is, I believe, Fatal Fury, and the K groove is Samurai Shodown. They have different mechanics, like being faster, being able to parry, etc. All that kind of mechanics together. And I want to say this. I feel like the groups in this game are decent. It could have been changed, but that just doesn't really matter right now. And when you think about it, this game could have been great. When you think about it, this game is great, in my opinion. But when this series stopped, it's kind of sad when you think about it, because this series is great, as I said many times, and like the beautiful sprites, the nice looking stages, the interesting cameos it really does show that this game has tons of potential. Now, I am aware of SNK vs. Capcom SCVC Chaos, and that's a totally different thing. That's not Capcom vs. SNK, but SNK vs. Capcom, it's good. The sprites, especially for the Capcom characters, they're not bad. However, I feel like it could have done better in my eyes. And there could have been a Capcom vs SNK 3. And to how the Capcom vs SNK 3, or how would Capcom vs SNK 3 happen, or when will it be released, and when would it be released? I'd say that, I guess if there was a Capcom vs SNK 3, it could have been released in 2002, right after Capcom vs SNK 2. And after that, there would be Capcom Fighting Evolution, which is a horrible game. It's a horrible game. Don't play Capcom Fighting Evolution. That game's not good. But the games, they're decent. And all I can say is, if there was a Capcom vs SNK 3, then I'm sure people will be content with it, as long as the sprites are great, the mechanics make sense, etc. There's a lot of Mugen builds based off this game. One of which particular is something I will not name, but there's this Capcom vs SK Mugen game, and it's pretty interesting. Capcom vs SK Universe, I believe, and there's Capcom vs SK Tag Team Brawl. Those Mugen games are pretty decent. And I know a lot about Capcom and SNK in general, but that's not a topic. But that's just how it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Sorry if this is a short video. I just want to get this through. And I have returned officially. So yeah, you can hope for more videos in the future. See you later, guys.